assault on Vaic stronghold.
Your king is wounded, but still draws breath!
Tis due.
Now is our chance!
You're a madman, aren't you? The breach of Bodwin.
Oh, I just noticed that it wasn't that the mic was muted. Synopsis of what I said was, I don't know why the mic quality is that of the 360, and yeah, top fragged with a guitar yesterday at like 52 and 17. Do I have the evidence to show it? No, but why would I lie? When have I ever lied about anything? You sure to think of a time. I can think of a time. I can, very easily. But I'm hoping that's gone and forgotten now. How long was that muted for? 3 minutes? That's fine. I'll live with that. I only noticed that too because I made a party. That's exactly why I make these parties. Because the party overlay tells me if anything weird is going on. If I didn't notice that, the mic would have been muted the entire time.
Advance our siege convoys to the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Should I have, like, heard the guy next to me there? Don't fear the Highland Sword. Highland Sword just sounds a bit comfy right now. I've been seeing more and more people using it. I don't know if some kind of uprising is happening, some kind of revolution. I don't know if this is like a reverse strike where people using it en masse, they're going to try to maybe perform terribly with it to get it some kind of buff. Maybe they're trying to game the system, like with the Maul, where they had the ingenious idea of nerfing all of the Maul's damage by 5 points, making the Warhammer objectively better in every way. Wow, he missed. Wow. Wow. When he does do a swing, he decides to kick the guy. Honestly, I'm quitting after that. Yep, I'm gonna find a different lobby. What was I saying? Yeah, maybe a way to reverse, get it buffed. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in any balance change for a game. Like, funnier than anything I've seen for Dead by Daylight. Is that's the only other game I can think of where I closely followed each patch to see what was going on. Absolutely insane. In case you weren't there. So, during, I think, the Aberfeld, like, test server thing, they gave us a sneak peek into the patch notes, and in them also mentioned that the Maul was getting a flat damage nerf of 5 to every attack it had. Meaning it's 50 damage slashes are going to be 45, overheads are going to be 55, you get it. Heavy overheads, 75, blah, blah, blah. At least that's what it read, right? So if they did that, what that would have meant is that the Warhammer would have been objectively superior to the... Oh my god, that respawn. Would have been objectively superior to the Maul in every single way. Why can't Dark Forest look like this, actually? The reason why it looks like this right now is because the fog hasn't caught up with where I am in the map. It's not, like, loaded. Because you know Dark Forest isn't actually this foggy. Doesn't that look cool? And now the fog's gone. And I just stayed through that. What is going on?
Stand up and fight.
I gotta figure out a way to use the Highland Sword without canceling to counter after every attack. I've gotta try to find a way to excel it. Did he do a slash or something? Wow. I was that patient just for him to hit around my door. I think that would have been caught by the counter, but I just didn't aim it appropriately. I know, of course, you can stab repeatedly with this thing, but you know, 40 damage stabs, those are just annoying. Those do so little damage. You know what else does 40 damage? A sword slash. Not like its regular overheads of slashes are any good, though. Freaking greatsword numbers, despite being even slower. That was a good drag.
Our gate is near and destroyed.
I can.
This looks like a standard Dark Forest match. Nice. I think it's a pretty, like, run-of-the-mill team objective weapon. Like a B tier team objective weapon. Duels, it's like D. It's close to useless just with the way the game's mechanics work. That's fine. Aw, I should have dodged earlier. I waited a bit too long before doing that. Or I could have just blocked, but I didn't see him. I'm still sticking to it in first person, man. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go yet. I don't know when I will. Because it is weird going from, you know, using a mechanic to just outright ignoring it now, because there is a valid reason to switch, but now I just have this weird elitist mindset now where I feel like switching is cheating. And it also makes me prideful, you know, when I beat someone in a 1v1, knowing almost for sure that that person is definitely abusing third person to get better knowledge on how to aim their swings and stuff. Was that a Highland Sword special? I think it was. What do I do here? Oh, well. I'll only commend him because he's got pizza in his name. You know, in the East Coast, I would see the same names, right, in every match, but in the West Coast, you, like, see half the lobby in every match when you get on, as in the same names. There's legit, like, a set of about 200 people, I think, on the West Coast on the times that I play. I see these people every day, flawlessly, without missing a beat. Why was that guy so committed to ignoring me? I expected a trademark Man-at-Arms or Vanguard dodge there. Actually doing pretty good on this Defend the Gate stage, looking at the timer. If we can stall them for a couple more seconds. Because they'll get in there, but if we can waste just enough time. You'll notice I countered, but no swing came out because I just did too many swagger inputs all at once. That always feels great. That feels like another moment of suffering from success, because that's exactly what it is. Ballistic guy needs to aim at the other one. The other one's got a... What do you call a catapult launcher? The thrower?
No!
Duke is going to be someone who's negative. It's very interesting, actually. Okay. Okay. Oh, that person's dead. Rip. That missed. Can I see the replay of this supposed miss? Unfortunately, I couldn't watch the replay because this person here is still alive. I'm surprised I didn't drag into that guy. I'll have to watch that when I rewatch this whole thing. I haven't watched one of my videos in a while, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. With all the audio cutouts and the 360 mic quality, I can't take it. I don't know how anyone else can either. But again, I don't want to get an entire new earplugs. You might ask, you know, why don't you just get like an actual microphone? Who cares about the gaming headsets? Well, the thing is, that would work if I had a capture card. The thing is, I don't. All I have is the VOD from the Twitch broadcast. I don't have any further equipment, like, for a proper video. So any mic or gameplay, it's completely unedited, and the audio is unedited either. Wow. Might want to slow down there, sir. Saw that coming. I'm so shocked. Did they close the door on me? I only just now noticed that the door was closed. How did this guy get a hit? Did he walk outside? Oh, he was a gummy bear there. Saw that? They've got very little time to kill him, but anything is possible. I haven't seen a Duke survive in a minute, to be frank with you. Are these dudes killing each other? They are killing each other.
May the memories of your short life. I can't.
Danex, it's always longer than whatever you're using. Look at this one. Look at that one. Out the way. He'll be fine. Notice I haven't heard in a while. Continuous music. That was an overhead. I did not notice anyone next to me. I just did some off-screen violence. Feels nice. That's a Messer trait. Or a third-person trait. At some point, I honestly might switch to the guitar. See what kind of riz I can have with it. That missed. I'm not sure. Can I see that again? That missed? I don't know. What's my latency like? It's a good 24 latency. That's the normal latency for me. I don't know about that. I call fake news. Good kick, my man. Who? You missed anyway. Is that Archer standing still? Not really. Nice. Jab opened him up right there. Good patience. No. When I was doing that overhead, he had infinite time to just gamble me. That's what I mean. Moments like that is when you have to go into a counter to stop from being gambled. But I'd really like to not do that. The X is always longer than whatever you're using. Them's the rules. What are these barricades? They're really good. I like them. I got shivering there. Highland right above.
Best of luck to you.
Alright, he's good. Again, I haven't seen a Duke survive in actually quite a while. They've been all last second matches. See, he just noticed. Oh yeah, the guy's using the Highland sword. Let me just do this. Wow, that's so sad. That's so sad. I'll tell you exactly what happened there. The Highland sword special. If it interacts with anything that's not a body, instantly stops. So a wall, engineer barricade, a spike trap like this right here, boom, cuts it off immediately. It's so sad. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, when you hit barricades and the match ends, you still get points. I've always found that interesting. So in case you need a nice screenshot and the match has ended, and you're in second place, just start hitting stuff, be fast. Was that a good game? I only joined it in the end, so I can't say. But another common Agatha W on Dark Forest. I didn't realize Dark Forest is like universally hated. People really only like the last stage. They say every other stage is very imbalanced.
Preserve the throne!
Again, I'm often confused as to whether the maps in this game are genuinely imbalanced, or if it's just... And I know this might sound tinfoil hat, but I wonder if it's genuinely just a thing of, like, bad teams just so happen to usually be, you know? Like on Tenosia, is it just the case that usually the Tenosians suck compared to the Mason players? Is that why they seem terrible most times for Tenosia? Because yesterday, if it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, I got my first Askendir win as Tenosia on the bridge. And I learned definitively that that bridge is a literal 10-minute defense, and it was a full lobby. And it was actually successfully defended by us. It was kind of incredible. I'll tell you, I can see how we won it, because we utilized every part of that bridge to outmaneuver the enemies, flank around them. It was really beautiful. I was constantly dipping and ducking around and hitting people, but the important thing was the mainline defense was being held while we were also ambushing. But for 10 minutes, good lord, that is brutal.
Not ever.
Or like, take for example Fallmeyer, before they ruined the last stage. I think I was starting to notice that it would usually be more Agatha matches or winning the finales than losing. Now, is that because the balance of Fallmeyer changed, or just the caliber of player, and you know, map knowledge was also evolving steadily? The devs deliberately often put high-level players on offense because of... It's an interesting theory. You would need evidence to back it up, which I don't think would be too hard because of all the claims of team switching. Again, I don't pay attention to that stuff, so I can't tell you who would be team switching and who's not. Oh god, this is just annoying. Wow, that heavy took 3 times longer than I thought it would. I even waited for it, but I believe it's just that slow with the stabs, let alone a heavy stab. Yeah, how do people know who's constantly team switching? Do they watch? Oh no, I know what it is. On PC, it tells you at the bottom, like, deliberately who's switching. I would have to be paying attention to the scoreboard and the names to see who's switching, but on PC you don't have to do that, it just tells you at the bottom. Because I always wondered, like, yo, why do people claim that they see all these team switchers that I never notice? Even though I check the scoreboard constantly, but I'm not looking at other names, I'm looking at my own. My turn. That was a good 180. I think that was a really good feint. Held that at the last second possible. Swing. Aw. As said, Danex is always longer than whatever you're using. Leave my buddy alone. Ooh, defenseless. Aw, he's gonna come to his aid as my teammate doesn't do anything for me. Bye-bye. Ready for this? They're never ready for the heavy slash Highland Sword. Who is? This dude just gambled a halberd while surrounded. He's maybe the least crazy Agathian. Please die. Highland Sword is a weapon I get better with the more I use it in a given session. Like, all my experience resets when I stop using it for a day, and then I have to pick it up as I use it the next day. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my drags and stuff are already improving in the 15 minutes I've used it. Where'd you go? Even he doesn't know. Okay, should I just do a special attack in here? Even in third person, I don't know where everyone is. Level 1000 tip, when absolutely surrounded by teammates, just start stabbing, because stabs will go through teammates. It doesn't matter what weapon you're using, blunt, cudgel, like there's a different type of cudgel. Cudgel, throwing mallet, hatchet, if you stab, it'll hit multiple people, including teammates.
No way!
Omni, are you on West servers or East servers? Because I think most of these issues are coming from the East, where there's the most player base. Ah, you got in the way. Risky. Who's next to me? What? Did you see the counter slash on my screen? I saw it.
Fools, they have freed them. Retreat to
At least I lost my useless arm. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see you all the time.
For the order.
God dang it, why couldn't you just have the same name? Some people on Reddit say they see people switching to my team, but again, I don't pay attention to this stuff. I think I said that I would sometimes, but I never do. I never follow up on a single thing that I say I'll do. Which is for good reason. It's because I have to keep this very important to where it's not a job. Where, if I decide to just spend the next 2 weeks playing a new game that I want and not uploading any chivalry, good! Because I have no more obligation to. What? How much health did I have? Oh my god, I was still getting my health back from that horn. I used to switch all the time too. On Fallmire and Galencourt, I would switch to Agatha. Fallmire because I loved the challenges Agatha. That's why it was my favorite map in the game. And Galencourt because who wouldn't want to sing as a monk? Other than that though, I never switched. And now I just don't. Unless the game auto-balances me. I think I switched a little bit on Theia Castle as well to maybe be Argon, but that was a big if. How much damage would a Highland Sword do on a throw? I think it'll do 100 on a headshot, right? Because I'm thinking if I can kill this archer here. As he near flawlessly runs past all of us. That's so sad. Really? Whoa, that didn't look normal. That did not look normal. That scared the crap out of me. Nice, I love Sledgehammer, man. I love seeing it, I love playing as it. Honestly, Sledgehammer is like a top 5 favorite weapons in the game for me. Oh, I got auto-balance on that match. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It auto-balanced me. It's lucky that we won. I was using the guitars that game, I think. I love barricades and how they just stop all momentum. Feels so good. What is up with this guy? What's his latency? He doesn't look normal. Is that what 70 latency looks like? Oh my god. No, actually, yeah, it is. Dude, I was playing a blue server. Again, either yesterday or 2 days ago, I can never remember now. There was a guy in there, there were like 4 really good players, right? One of them was on Xbox. His latency was in the 40s. Dude, he was skipping so many animations with a latency of 40. It was ridiculous. He was still really good, but oh my god, it would have been really nice to fight him if he wasn't freaking skipping animations. I don't know why 40 latency looked that bad. Because I swear, not everyone in these lobbies has a latency down to like 20 and below, right? Yeah, look, 80, 80, 70, upper 40s, so he's around 60 something. But these people don't all animate weird. But that guy was animating horribly at only 40. It made no sense. Nice throw. I tried to throw, but couldn't. Know your place. I gotta get that archer, man. Nice. That was really good. Is there no one else with me here? Oh my god, what are they doing? What is packet loss? I actually don't know what that is. They used to tell you about that on Call of Duty, right? Packet loss? Aw, tragic. He didn't hit him sooner. Tragic! I've died 8 times. Oh my god.
I'm on the hunt. Masons, fall back and defend the village.
Nice. Exactly as planned.
Keep the Acathians away from the prisoners.
It was exactly as I planned to take him out at the knees as well. I'll destroy those 2 single-handedly if I must, but I'd prefer to not get jumped. I'm tired of getting jumped. I feel like, ironically, the Highland Sword is better at fighting 3 people instead of 2 people. Like 3 and above, you know what I mean? When they start getting cocky and just start wildly swinging, but against 2 calculated people, it's near useless. It's way too slow. They're just gonna take turns pinballing you. Gonna swing. Okay. He showed a lot of reverence there. Maybe he tried to counter. When your ping is fine, but not all the data you input makes it to the server? Interesting. Don't swing. Ooh, that's not gonna reach. That's really interesting. So is that something that's preventable? I imagine so. That's not gonna reach. Nope. That's not gonna reach either. Don't hit me in the head. Nope. That's so sad. That's so sad as well, the missed jab.
Hunted in woodlands. Too near to...
You know, I actually find it very interesting that a lot of people are online at the time that I get on. I genuinely figured being here at the West Coast with me getting home after midnight, I get home at 1 AM, that I wouldn't find people, but there's always full lobbies going on here. It's making me wonder where the people I'm playing with now are. I figure they can't be in Vegas like me. But like, what's the time in other West Coast places? I actually don't know that yet. I was lucky. Good patience. Missed the range though. So it's usually not the person's fault, is what I'm hearing. Good read. Oh, crazy how he knows he can do that because it's so slow. That always feels nice. I didn't kill either of them. That sucks. Did I turn off continuous music in this game? Oh god. You don't mind if I check, do you? It's still on. It's not even that I mind the silence, it's just I notice it. Well, that kind of sucks, because that guy was really good. And it was still fun fighting him, but good god, it was just hellish at times, because he would use a lot of one-handed weapons, and him skipping half the animation just made it torturous at times. Especially with him being really freaking good. Yeah, I can tell there's a lot of console people who just like exclusively play dual servers, because the Riz I'm seeing on those things from Xbox people is insane. And you know me, I'm never the person who's like, PC people are so much better. Just observations I'm making. Outer Haven's in Vegas, you're in Canada. How are we playing with each other? What's your ping like? What do I not understand about the matchmaking in this game? Okay, he's not dead. Kill this mofo. I never would have thought I'm playing with Canadians being in Vegas. Doesn't matter. Oh. I will say, I check in a lot of Canadians at my job, and I can usually hear the accent, but I don't know where that A thing came from. Is that just like a South Park joke? Because the accent is usually very thick, but I don't hear a single A in any of the sentences. Lad? Dude's an engineer, he's not even paying attention. Aw, where did that bear trap go? There was a bear trap just there, right? It's right above Nevada. Huh. You know, I ask these embarrassing questions, but you have to understand, I've never taken a geography class. I don't know if it's just outside of the curriculum, but they've never made us look at a map and, like, name the states. If I were to learn this stuff, I would have to do this research on my own to understand the geography of the country that I live in. Huh? As an American thing. Never heard that one. That's gonna miss. He could gamble me if he wanted. Nice. That's gonna miss. Can't believe I just spaced a glaive almost. Still missed. Aw, that was disgusting. That's so sad. Alexa, play duty in honor. Say he's gonna get himself killed just focusing on me. That was a pretty good hold. How much time was left? I didn't see. Objective just failed. That's gonna hurt.
Infantry, defend the bridge. We must halt the enemy's advance.
Oh, I had an idea. It was a good one too. I'm just gonna forward spawn because F this. Alright, I gotta remember, to forward spawn you cannot take damage, you cannot swing your weapon, you cannot do anything except run around aimlessly. Oh, not to visit or explore, but just to understand, you know, the land surrounding, or the land, you know, you live in. It's embarrassing. Does this man have no weapon? 1 second, sir. Nice hit. Honestly, if I didn't have special attacks to cheese, he would have killed me. I'm actually really shocked that Menace let me duel him over there. That's Menace, right? Yeah, it's him and his other clan mate. I like those guys because they play against each other if they get on opposite teams. Not like I have any disrespect towards clan people who don't, but it's really cool. Ooh, lucky. Aw man, I wanted the down guy, but I was switching targets too much. I had to commit to something. With the Highland Sword, you cannot hesitate. It's best to finish each man off quickly. He fell and landed on the ladder. Good stuff.
Men will speak of your horrible death for generations!
Main character with a messer, main character with a messer. I also never learned how to write my signature properly. So whenever I'm asked to put a signature, I either just write my name down again or I'll put a stick figure. Because a signature doesn't have to be your name. A signature can be anything you want, hence signature. It is your signature. So if your signature is a drawing of a cat, then draw a cat every time. I'll just fall off. Who wants to join me? Wow. I'm shocked that that missed, and I'm shocked that he didn't land on his butt.
No more!
It's kind of weird because if someone else lives in Vegas and they're playing this game, I honestly don't feel like there's a low chance of us running into each other. Because, like, the important parts of Vegas are all condensed into a very small zone relative to Vegas' size, which already isn't that big.
Keep the gate shut! Defend the gate and the
And considering I work at a very popular place, which I will not say, because obviously now that I have a job I can't be defining that, otherwise people will get me fired for stupid stuff. It's just kind of a weird thing to think about. Like, there are plenty of other people who lived in New York City specifically, back when I was in the East Coast, but I knew for a fact that, like, we were not gonna, like, run into each other or anything. Because New York is big. New York City is big.
I will.
Where did that guy go? Where was he going? Who opened this door? It's broken. Wait, someone's already in here about to crank the lever.
Deny the Agathians entry! Safeguard the gatehouse!
Is someone stealthing around here waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike? I feel like I should be guarding this thing now. How is that door already broken down? I'm uncomfortable.
Release the beast!
Whatever, they can have that if they want it. Yeah, am I not crazy? Did I not used to see an omnipotently? Did you change your name from that to the Rex, or is this like vice versa? Am I getting a Mandela effect going on? Or like a Fruit of the Loom thing? Where I thought one thing existed but it never did? Your name used to be omnipotently on Xbox, correct? Even if it wasn't, just lie to me so I don't feel like I'm going crazy.
The gate is badly damaged!
I wonder if it's possible to get strung up on that one, like if you get hit while jumping. Maybe I should try it.
Never! Utter failure! The gate has fallen! Fall back into the deep! Do not let the Agathians freeze Paul!
Really?
Defend the prison!
Yeah, after dodging and missing, you're gonna have 0 stamina. Okay, I'm not crazy. Good. Because I know sometimes the names on this game are not the actual Xbox names. I know this is one of those games where if you have a cool name, like say your name is Darth Vader, it's not going to show the ID number, it'll just say Darth Vader. But some people's names, they're like You know those guys who have the 3 numbers in their names? I checked the accounts. Those aren't their names. They have regular gamer tags, but for some reason that's the name it has for them. I don't know how that works. Wow, that drag. Highland Sword, I love you. Marry me. Yeah, it's a hatchet. Don't even try. Not gonna lie, this just seems annoying, and I'd rather leave. Jump down here. He didn't fall on his butt? I'm gonna do that same thing and watch what happens to me. I'm not even gonna jump. I'm just gonna walk down it. I guarantee you I'm gonna fall on my behind. Okay, sure. There we go. Now that sounds extra familiar. 'Cause I don't think that was even that long ago. I actually have more playtime on DBD than I do on Chivalry 2, if you can imagine it. If you don't believe me, just check my, compare stats on my account, and you'll see like 70-something days worth of DBD playtime, and I don't have that much on Civ 2. There's only like 3 games that I have more playtime on than Civ 2. Star Wars Battlefront 1, I have like 80-something. Dead by Daylight, I have like 70-something, and then the number 1 I have is Fortnite, which I have like 140-something days. Oh my god. Highland Sword decapitations, is there anything sexier? Oh my god. NSFW tag, please. And not because of the gore. Where'd that guy go? This is the archer who can save the world. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, I'm gonna get a hard drive soon where I can download more games. So if I reinstall Dead by Daylight, you could hit me up if you see me playing it. Because when I get this hard drive, I'm gonna be installing a lot more stuff. Because again, that's the problem. It's just I don't even have a lot of games, but the ones that I do, they're quite big. And you know, these freaking consoles, they don't come with enough storage for this nonsense anymore. But that's gonna get resolved very soon. Honestly, probably later this week. Oh, that was gorgeous. He was not gonna let me walk away like that unscathed, huh? Ah, no cost. It's whatever. Honestly, they might not get him out here. Jesus, still alive after that stab. The stabs are so pathetic. Why can't they do like 45? Why can't the slashes do like 55? You know, why does the Messer have the best slashes in this game? Help. Oh. You see that drag? That was disgusting.
Show them carnage!
Yeah, honestly, I should be adding more people as my friend. Because now I can't really... It's really sad, but it's really hard for me to play with my East Coast people now. Not even because latency thing. Well, the latency would be no problem, because, you know, I think any other game, like a ping of 60 or something, isn't that bad. But it's just the time. You know, I'm awake when they're sleeping, and then my free days are Wednesday and Thursday. That's if I'm even up at normal times on Wednesday and Thursday. This match might be over. It's still anyone's game, but it's not looking good for them. Whoa, that didn't look normal. That was really good patience on that drag. Because I dragged that to hell and back. Outer is the Daynax Vanguard, right? He always looks the same every time I see him. I can't do that. I understand this game does not have much customization, but I think every 2 days I have to switch up my character. I used to have like a pretty iconic character look. I think mine is like for the equipment. I had the champion brigand as Agatha, the trooper helmet. It looked like a firefighter, and I had the golden cross. And as the masons, I had the militant helmet and the decorated soldier. And what did I say? It's not over. They wouldn't have much time though.
Hurry! Kill Thorn before he escapes!
I definitely... Someone's got 30 deaths. That's how you know it's Fallmire. Fallmire, I'm telling you, it is the only map in this game where you'll see people hit 30 deaths, including myself. I don't know why, because Fallmire is not the longest it's not the longest map, but for some reason the carnage on Fallmire is like unmatched. This map, I've actually seen higher kill games than Rudhelm. This map is the closest I've seen to 1,000 kill games. It's very weird, because again, both of the matches I saw where there was almost 1,000, it was 900 kills on, I think, either both or one team. We never even freed him. So that was near 1,000, with him never even being freed. That's nuts. Also, I'm so sorry for that guy. I freaking screwed him over hardcore. I just dual servered that guy with that spin. That was hilarious. Why doesn't it show the Highland Sword level, man? I need to see exactly what it is. It's like 150 something. Askendir, that's an interesting one. Dark Forest, yeah, I can see the crazy kills, especially towards the last two, with the close quarters and the catapult right beforehand. But Askendir is an interesting one. That's another map where I don't think it's that short, but who cares what I think. Jump over it. I did jump over it! No! I wasn't too confident. I wasn't that confident, otherwise I would have like stabbed or overhitted. I didn't think that would work. Because I didn't think he would freaking slash. He didn't look silly. That was just crazy. Honestly, they don't have a lot of time. I think if we don't screw this up, we can maybe... He'll either suicidally push or die trying. But you know, it's Fallmire. Like, the match really is over for us anyway, even though it looks like it might be somewhat interesting. Okay, my Highland Sword is 144. That's actually a lot less than I thought. The first two objectives just kill that map, man, for me. The first objective sucks as Masons, because, like, I don't want to drag a petard all the way up the stairs just to potentially die in 3 seconds. That's just hellish. And then that second objective, good lord, that bridge, it's filler. But it's a bridge stage. Like, the bridges are usually the cool stages, right? People really like bridge defenses, but like the Askendir Bridge, 10-minute defense where they spawn on the bridge. What? You're nuts. I think it's time for a Highland Sword special. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't care about you, I care about your mates right now. Where'd that other guy go? This is such a Fallmire match. He's gonna make it out of here flawlessly anyway. He's not even been touched. There's no barricades over here. The respawns are already getting terrible. Here's another tinfoil hat conspiracy I have. When he reaches about here, the Mason respawns start getting to upwards of 14-second plus. But that's not even tinfoil. You can see it every single time. Okay, he's getting a bit suicidal, as he should. Because he knows he has to do it or die. Them's the only options. Where'd he go? He's looking very bloody right now. I think it's time for a Highland Sword special. No stamina. No, if I killed him with a Highland Sword special. Watch the respawn. Respawn's gonna be 16 second plus. Oh, okay. Okay, he died before it happened.
Thorn is dead!
You know, it's been like that for an entire year. Invested for a year. Because I essentially wasn't playing for a year, and right as I had to take my hiatus to start moving over here, that's when they made the change, and clearly it's here to stay. So no amount of crying or pleading is going to change that. Oh well. There's always the next lifetime. I seriously need to, I think this weekend, I'm going to write a script on my computer, and I'm just going to make an entire video that's like a rant about this map and why the change to it offends me so much. I think I've said I'll do this for a while now, but no, it's actually going to happen. This weekend, I'm going to find a time to write it up. It's going to be no problem for me. And then I'm just going to, like, read it when I get into a Fallmire match. I'm just going to spectate the match and just read the script. That was nothing. My rant on Reddit was absolutely nothing. There's so much more that I have to say. Like, one of my biggest regrets on this game is not recording more Fallmire matches. Like, legit, I've got a lot of highlighted matches uploaded on my channel, right? There are so many incredible, like, once-in-a-lifetime Fallmire matches that I've had where I just was not broadcasting. And all they are is a memory in my head. But something that I cannot, like, watch and look back on and laugh. Like, the best Fallmire match I ever had where I was Masons, all I have from that is a 60-second clip. I don't have the full match. I don't think anyone does, frankly. You missed. I didn't. You missed again. Now you don't know where I am. Now you have no stamina. Highland Sword special, get ready. Help. Oh my god, the Highland Sword ruse. Oh my god, the ruse. Uh-huh. Grab me again. Oh my god, dude. That was a bit too saucy. That was a bit too saucy. Everyone there needs to commit me there. I heard him behind me, and what I did there was not accidental. I did try to dodge that and jab that dude down real quick. That was the fastest thing I could think of, but it didn't work. That was way too saucy for anyone's business. Away from me. Bye-bye. Nice dodge. Someone's behind me. Why is everyone doing heavy slashes as they approach me, making them miss? It was hard to tell, but I actually jabbed around that guy's block. I jabbed his shoulder where he wasn't guarding, and he went right behind it. That actually happens pretty frequently. It's more common than you'd think. No. Is this match like half full? Okay, it kind of is. Whoa! Shoot! That scared me. Okay, I can't get too loud.
You're a
My dad's actually got to work in the morning.
Why
Well, I have to work in the afternoon.
Right.
I mean, he gets like 3 hours of sleep anyway. He gets less sleep than I do.
I can.
You missed. Brazier has like 125 health exactly.
I hear there's a battle nearby on the line.
Fighting on moving things is so fun.
Away and boil your heat.
If I could give like a brief synopsis as to like my biggest critique of Fallmire, I want you to imagine like, think back to nostalgic times and some of your favorite maps, or favorite like custom maps. Say, think Halo, think like Nuketown from Call of Duty if you actually like Nuketown. Think of like iconic set-piece matches, right? From old multiplayer games that you just can't play anymore. The reason why they're nostalgic is because there's not enough players anymore. and you like literally cannot experience them anymore. They're relegated to just YouTube videos or your memory, right? Now, think of it like this. You were able to play those maps until that happened. Until, like, the other games came out. Until the next... Until, like, the next reimagining of it, right? So eventually, like, it came back. Or it was at least with you for a very long time. You know? You spent a lot of time with those maps. Now, think this, right? Think of a game that legit only has, like, 3 games in its entire genre. Scattered out across like 10 years. So think of how long of a wait for each game, right? And of a super amazing map experience that you didn't even know that you wanted, like a prison breakout map. And imagine you get that for like a year, right? And then, while the game is still active, still being updated, and you're still able to play it, imagine that experience you get is gone. It's just gone. Like, the map is wiped out. It's taken away.
You're dead.
Imagine the crippling pain that gives you, as every day you can still get on the game, but you cannot experience like your favorite part of it, and you just have to live with it. That is basically what it was when they changed Fallmire. Like, that map was so much of my enjoyment on this game, and with one change, it has been deleted. But I can still play this game every day. I can still play on the map every day.
I like it.
But the experience is just gone. I don't know how to explain that in a way that's not painfully dramatic. It's just weird. It's a weird feeling. Long shorter than that long, sir. It just feels wrong. It's uncanny. Oh, that aim. Oh, God, Highland Sword. You tickle me so. If I can do this while jumping, I'll kill him. Like I said. I'm dead. It's a really uncanny feeling. Just seeing the map right there and knowing that the enjoyment is just all gone. While the game is still playable.
Castle walls.
Hey dude, one of the clips I uploaded to Reddit before my hiatus, it was literally a half minute respawn. It was a 30-second respawn where you just see the empty keep the entire time. But the thing is, like you mentioned, how the map is still fun. That's true. Like, Fallmire is still, because everything else about it has been essentially unchanged. Like, it's still the most engineer-friendly map and all that. And it's still got really cool flanking points. But that was never, the thing is, I never cared about any of that. That was just, what's the saying, like, window dressing or something? Like, I genuinely did not care about that at all, as to my enjoyment of Fallmire. Like, it all came down to that last stage. No last stage, frankly, like, the map is literally dead to me. There's nothing left. Good patience. Throw the axe. You knew he wanted to. Is my guy still, like, dead and crawling? Okay, I just needed to see. I knew one of those would get him.
Many thanks.
Wait, he got up? The man. That's him. Let me not do this.
This is the way. Away and boil your heat. Kill the masons. Kill them all.
A map where I can think like I've enjoyed every stage of it is probably like Rudhelm here. Rudhelm here I think is a really good map with every stage, including the last stage. I actually do like the last stage quite a lot, where it's usually the opposite for most people. They think every stage before the last one is good. But Fallmire, like, that last stage was the best thing in the game for me. It completely sold the map, and it was like 30%. If I had to break the game's fun to me in brackets, it would be like 25% combat, 30% voice lines, like 30% Fallmire finale, and I'm dead serious. I'm so serious. Like, I used to think of fan fiction in my head of like ways they could add to the story and use Thorn as like the VIP. Like, I could think of say
Yeah, absolutely.
say the map where we take on Malric,
that.
like halfway through the siege, like the guy that you rescued from Fallmeyer becomes one of the troopers to aid everybody, and like an epic climactic siege, and like Thorin takes the throne. Like I would think of serious fanfic like things due to my. Hold on. If you didn't keep game, there was an invisible archer running around. That was really scary. Bye-bye, sir. What? I was so into the map, it was ridiculous. Like, my immersion was unlike anything I've ever experienced in an online game, genuinely. Like, those standout matches on Fallmeyer for me are genuinely the most fun matches I've ever had in a multiplayer game, bar none. Better than anything I've experienced in Star Wars Battlefront where I met all my friends. Better than anything in Call of Duty or Halo when I was a kid. Better than anything in Fortnite. Like, genuinely, Fallmeyer was the best multiplayer experience I've ever had. And now it's gone. How do I reconcile with that? Please revive him in my face. Why aren't you being stupid? Please, stupid. Ow.
Brothers, burn
Good
the
job.
masons out of their encampments.
Has it been like that? Let's see, Aberfell doesn't have any siege weaponry. Which makes you think, is Aberfell the only map that doesn't have siege weaponry? Let me think. Lion's Fire has it, Gallencourt has it, Redhelm has it, Dark Force has it, Fallmeyer has it, Fayette Castle has it. I think Aberfell is the only map that doesn't have siege weaponry. Bodwin, Askendir has it, because Askendir has the ballista at the bridge. Yeah, and Aberfell doesn't have any of that. I don't have an opinion on it. Siege weaponry is just whatever, it's just part of the game's package for me. I don't have negative or positive opinions on them.
Right.
I will say I miss the old ragdoll where everyone used to shoot up into the air when they died to a catapult. I do miss that. But beyond that, no real opinion.
No.
I think some of them are kind of obnoxious though, actually, now that I think about it. Like the last,
Aye. Do or
the second
die.
and last stages of Bodwin. Last stage of Bodwin is freaking annoying because the Masons, they have like 2 invincible catapults that can just harass the 2 bombards, which I understand they're probably like that because the balance of the map is horrible. If Tenosia reaches the last stage, it's like a victory lap. There's almost no stopping them because they have too many things that the Masons have to cover, and that's probably why the Ballistae are as strong as they are. God, this defense of down people is insane. And there was another one. There's another. Oh yeah, the second stage. God, in the reverse, like for the Masons getting bombarded by those 2 catapults at the bottom of the wall. God, that is annoying.
Absolutely.
And they have weird angles. On Fayette Castle, I like it because it makes sense. You know, Fayette is. I imagine if they do, they have to. When they add Malric's map, that and Fayette are going to be like the most climactic, most epic. So siege weaponry is a must. You can't have those maps without very potent siege weaponry to, you know, really sell the siege nature of it. No way Danax Man isn't still trying to kill me, yeah. Oh, that jab, I got you killed. As jabs do. Where's your weapon? Man swinging with nothing in his hand. I thought he was unarmed. And I do like that on Fayette Castle, their catapults actually have different physics. How the catapults in that one are actually super catapults that launch people thousands of miles forward. Frankly, I don't even know if that's intentional or not. Probably is. Probably is. Just knowing for a manner, you never know. But I do think that's a unique element that I could appreciate. How much time is he going to waste waiting for me to walk up the stairs here? Okay, he actually got off of it. If you throw a chair, it doesn't ragdoll the person. Noted. Oh, that's so sad. This guy's dodging a lot. Oh, shoot.
They're here. Fear not, for it is they.
What is this respawn? Oh, no. Why? Ooh, come here.
Help me up. Please bring me to my feet. Wish there was more. Comes for me.
Oh yeah, that stuff is lame. The engineer barricades, I think they either need to make heavies cleave for everyone, or like specifically other engineers can cleave through them, because it's kind of there's another freaking invisible person. Is he down or dead? He's only down, he's not dead. Okay, now he's dead. Don't swing. Good man. Still don't swing, still don't swing. Still don't swing? Aww. But that's not siege weaponry. That's a different issue.
Not a chance.
I don't know when they buffed the engineer. It was sometime during my hiatus, but they're pretty potent now. I see why they added the cap. That's always something I knew was going to happen. Not a cap, but like, if they buff the engineer, they would have to add a cap. Because even when the engineer barricades and they cleave through, when you had 3 engineers, 3 or 4, you started to notice just how crazy powerful they were. So, it's kind of cool to see that everyone kind of woke up to how strong they are now, even though it took some buffs. But it is cool to see engineers rise to the challenge after such a long time. Does that guy have an invisible weapon? Okay, it's just a dagger, you can barely see it. Cringe miss. Oh god, I don't think this guy actually knows what he's doing. Oh good lord. Oh, excuse me.
No way.
I hate the shovel. I always have. I've always been a shovel hater. Before it was nerfed, when it was amazing, even though I don't think it was necessarily amazing, just kind of obnoxious, it was like the reverse War Club. Fast, obnoxious, but extremely short, and that was its drawback. I think it was nerfed though because it did more damage than the sledgehammer, because its stabs are way better than the sledgehammer. That's the one thing I do like about the shovel. I like that it's got very good stabs for a blunt weapon. It's very unique. Because people don't expect stabs from a blunt, so it makes it, instead of slashes and overheads you'd be watching out for, it's stabs and overheads. As the shovel slashes are actually pretty horrible. Damage and range. Oh yeah, its contact sound is like top 5. Definitely up there. And you know, the thematic purposes of killing people with the shovel is amazing. I think it'd be a good roleplay weapon, actually.
Certainly.
But I've always had a soft spot for sledgehammers. Any zombie game that has a sledgehammer, I'm gonna gravitate towards it. I don't know where the pickaxe obsession came from, frankly. I think what happened was just, as I was playing and experimenting, it just so happened to be my comfort weapon, the pickaxe, and nothing really else to it. Because I usually had a lot of people ask me, like, wow, Steve, why was it the pickaxe that you landed on using so much of? But I couldn't really give an answer. It had nothing to do with Minecraft. I know people thought of like Minecraft Steve. I never thought about that. So I wish I had more of an answer for it. For that. Okay, F this. Oh, wow.
No way.
What was that for? You awake? Don't swing.
Brothers, the siege rams have reached the keep. Brothers, we must capture the courtyard.
Is she swinging? I couldn't tell. Because all the freaking jittering. Oh well. That's what I get. I'll admit, I deserve that. For some unforeseen sin. Hello, sir.
Forward, let's go. No. I can't. Not a chance.
You know what I've been playing? I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I played it when it dropped on Game Pass for like a day. This was way before any chivalry stuff. Because it looked interesting. And I gave up after the second mission because I didn't know how to leave Talmberg. So I got back on it again and redeemed myself. I finally escaped Talmberg to begin playing the rest of the game. So I actually got to experience like 3 matches of worth of combat and stuff. And I think I'm going to beat that game before Harry Potter.
Definitely.
It looks extremely immersive, like stupid immersive. And it even has a hardcore mode, which I can't even imagine what that's like. But like, you have to eat, you're stuck in first person, he has an animation for everything. You thought Red Dead Redemption 2 was slow? Hell no. You have not played Kingdom Come. It seems really cool, and I like what I've played thus far. Okay, this guy's gaming too much, that's enough of that. Looks like he's having fun. I can't be having people having fun. I'm gonna have a good time, I can tell. I can tell, because now I've got the patience, now I'm a little older. I know that sounds silly, but I'm dead serious. Now that I can appreciate it a lot more. It's gonna be a good time. Bye-bye, sir. Aw. You know, honestly, when I caught him with that stab, I don't think he saw the animation. The Highland Sword stab has a very subtle animation. You do it from a combo. I like it. Because sometimes people like that who don't just hold block, they don't actually see it coming. I really like it. I've played Long Dark for like an hour. Seriously, like an hour. I thought I would like it. Maybe I just played it at the wrong time. Because as I've mentioned 1,000 times, there's a lot of games I'm playing now that I didn't think I would like. And the internet tells me to not like that I have been enjoying, like Callisto, Dying Light 2, Hogwarts Legacy, frankly. And now Kingdom Come I'm going to play. I'm definitely going to finish Kingdom Come before Hogwarts. So maybe I should try Long Dark another time. I think I'll enjoy it then. Because I think it's something I would enjoy, but when I played it, I don't think it was the right time. What the hell? He has not lost his momentum. My fault, gang. That's fine. That's not fine. I need that candy. Candy got run! Oh my god, dude. I went to sprint attack, jump out of there, and I got caught on the teammate, so I revved up a special, killing all my momentum. That's so sad. Alexa, duty and honor too.
No way. Let's do it.
The drawbridge is lowered. Breach the castle.
Is it always permadeath, or is there a casual
In the
mode?
name of Argon, kill the heir of Malric.
Because I think I've heard a lot of things about that game over the years. Hasn't it received a lot of changes to get to where it is now?
Haste you back.
For being in early access or something? I think I would enjoy it. I just gotta play it at the right time. You don't think he's gonna let me do this, is he? So many heirs have let me drop chandeliers on them. Oh my god, he is. Okay, he just got out of there in time. Jab. Still not dead, are you kidding me? Oh my god, what a useless attack. What did I hit, his foot? Good god. I got a stab center mass now? Is he dead? Who's their guy? Oh, he's dead. He's gonna stab himself. Watch. Yep, there it is. GG, well played. It's always permadeath. Wow. I don't think I died and quit. I think I just stopped playing after like an hour. That game always caught my eye. I think with me and these are really immersive, can you call them simulator games? I'll call them like hardcore games.
Desert.
It's always been hit or miss with me. I think the only one that I've ever given a genuine like college try, and I know this is gonna sound very casual because I am a casual gamer, is like Red Dead 2. Like in Red Dead 2, I would walk around more than I would ride my horse. which I know sounds crazy because the game's map is huge and it's clearly built for a horse, but I mean, it's really cool just running around with like a bow and rifle on your hand, trudging through the forest, shooting wild animals and the occasional bandit camp that you run into. I know Red Dead is very pseudo-simulation, because you don't actually have to engage in those mechanics. They have no harsh consequences. Honestly, I think if I commit to Kingdom Come, I think it'll be the first one of those games I've really delved into, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I've liked what I played thus far, as I'm learning how to like cheese the save system and stuff, so things aren't as harshly punishing. It'll be a good time. And people kept saying that it's a good alternative to single-player chivalry-esque combat, because obviously there is no single-player game with chivalry Mordhau combat. And that's the recommendation people keep putting in social media. Why doesn't this guy riposte? What does he think he's that guy? Good patience. Are you ready for this one? Yeah, he kinda was. He has to die before the archer kills us.
Oh, if this isn't fun, I don't know what's
Or is that archer? They won't see me. You think he sees me? I don't think he sees me. Oh, that ambush was on point. That ambush is so on point. I gotta go. Bye-bye.
Please excuse me.
Don't throw the X at me. Be a good man. He missed. Don't throw the other X at me. Be a good man. Excuse me, gents. I said excuse me! Oh my god, shot to death anyway.
Would that I could, but I am busy.
Yeah, I actually like the online a bit more than the single player at a certain point, because the problem with Rockstar games I've always had is that once you've beaten them, especially once you've 100% of them, their open worlds actually become very dead and very samey. Rockstar is very good at making excellent one-time encounters for a single playthrough, and maybe on another playthrough you can notice hidden details, but then after that they lose the charm. And then when you've done everything on that playthrough, there's nothing else for you to do. It just repeats itself in a very uninteresting way. But in online, you know, at least it's constant action. It's constant fighting. That was such a good attempt. Good luck, Effa. What time is it where you're at? Because it's 4:42 a.m. where I'm at.
I cannot. Nah.
I think in Arizona it's 1 hour behind.
Why? Old King Argon has fallen, and now his people are rather small.
How dare you run from me? What? That's another reason the Highlands War can be tragic. If you hit a teammate, all of your fun just goes out the window. I want his head. That's not a Mason. I love my Highland Sword stems. Oh, I don't like archers. See, 360ing is very easy because the aim assist will just snap me onto the person when I complete my 360.
Oh, if this isn't fun, I don't. Killing and blood spilling.
But the PCs don't have to know that. Thanks for that throw, nerd. Oh, I wanted that to hit around his shoulder. I tried very hard to get it to happen. Whoops. Why play Archer in Team Deathmatch? And then how do you sleep? How do you get a good night's rest knowing that you've polluted a lobby like that? Really, the fridge?
You like what I am cooking?
Whoa, that dude just tried to mercy kill that man. Did you see how he aimed his sword down? Why did that look so fluid? That's fine. Great defense. Oh my god. I can't take much more of it. Please. This makes me want to get on the warbow to counter Archer. It's genuinely gonna get to that point. Whoops. He was dead anyway. He was gonna die anyway. We gotta think about living. No, sir. Ready for it again? Aw, I should have made it a heavy. I knew it was risky. I thought he would do a heavy as well. Slowest weapon in the game.
I have my hands full.
Ow, stop hitting me!
A capital like here.
Don't do it. My hands are up. You can't shoot. Nice turn. Nope, it's a short sword, so I'll treat it as one. Yep, can't gamble it if I stab. Nice try, nerd. I love my Highland sword. The stabs are certified anti-gamble. Wanna try that again? What? Swing. Okay. Brave man. They both went for the stab there. I messed up my movement. Oh! No! I heard it. Problem is, if I stop using the Highland Sword, all my fun is gonna reset. It's either I use this thing all night, or I just get off it suddenly. But I honestly kind of feel like staying on this till 7.
I have my hands full. This is great.
Does he know he's bathing in fire? Strange, that man switched to a Highland Sword. What a random choice. Or is that mine? I don't think that's mine. Mine is pretty golden. Dude, I hate the other Highland Sword skin. I know people say this weapon looks silly. I mean, this game looks silly. Those complaints have always kind of confused me. This game literally has a dude constantly telling your mother jokes, but the breaking point is a guy who says, "Dragging these nuts." Okay. Anyway, regarding the way the Highland Sword looks, I don't like the other skin actually. I think it's just called Highland Sword. The Executioner I think looks way better, but I think it's because I have a soft spot for Executioner swords in general. Oh my god. I can't try to disrespect like that. That was crazy. Nope, know your place. Which is far away from me. I don't think I've ever hopped on a ballista that's been used that hasn't been reloaded. No one ever gets off of it after they reload. Kinda like I just did. I could have made history. No way that reached me. Oh. Why? There's someone on Reddit that has a level 200 warbow. Think about that. I don't have a single weapon that's level 200. And this dude has a level 200 warbow. Like, just think about how long I've used certain weapons. And how the highest level weapon I have is like 180 something something. And this man has a 200 warbow. That range is actually out of this world. What was that slash range? Oh my god, the Highland Sword, you are something else. The Highland Sword is like what the Zweihander used to be in the first Chivalry. The Zweihander would never miss a single attack. I remember playing it on console. Oh my god. The Zweihander was my bane, next to the Messer of course, but the Messer will always be our bane. It will be the king of this genre. Interesting stagger. No sir. No sir. Ow. That was an overhead. That'll look like a lot of fun.
No, I do not.
Bad time to dodge. Why? Why? Ask yourself that, huh? Oh my god. Only 3 times? That's nothing. People really hate this map, too. For good reason, you know.
No, I do not.
This is their laziest map, actually. I don't think there's any map that's as lazy as this one, because it is just taking a team objective map and repurposing it as something else. Besides their, like, elimination maps, which... that's actually a fair reason. That works. To section off a certain part of map for a smaller mode. But for TDM, really? I think it would be really cool for the Highland Sword, especially because they nerfed its damage on the special. If you could feint a slash into a special attack. Think about it. Who's the Agathian? What? I'm sorry, that just looks really funny. Think about it. The Highland Sword is as slow as it is. Its special attack has been reduced from 60 to 55. Not only is that pathetic damage, that's pathetic stamina damage. That's on par with a regular sword overhead. Feinting it, being able to feint into it would cost you even more stamina, just for a mix-up for a slash that can't be countered. And you could read it very easily too if you just have a bit of patience. Hell, you could maybe even jump over it, if you're tricky enough. But it would just give it another option, instead of 2 painfully slow slashes. Does that sound busted, or based? I think it sounds based. Based on what? I don't know. But that's just the term I hear everyone using now, and I think I know how to use it accurately now. I think. Dude, when I was first hearing that term used, based, I was losing my mind. I had no idea what these people were substituting it for. Like, based? On what? But I think over time it's starting to make more sense to me.
And so the coward Morray
I'm sure this will fill up.
knavish
So I hear the reason lobbies die out on Fayette Castle is actually because people's consoles are crashing.
the young cub in
Their
the
PCs and their Xbox Ones, they can't handle the far reaches of the north
They
yet.
have not cornered a cub.
They can't corner the cub.
Right into the lion's den.
They can't handle the lion's den,
Agatha, bare your teeth and show
and so they just crash. Is
Fight
that what's going on? Because it would make a lot of sense.
for your kingdom. Fight for Agatha.
Masons, use the explosives to bring down those blockhouses.
You think these characters aren't superhuman? Have you seen their feats of endurance? They probably blow out steam with each breath from how hot their blood is. Please don't just do a random 180 swing. Oh, that's so sad. Alexa, duty and honor too, please. You think I can one-shot him with a headshot throw? Oh, a headshot would absolutely kill an archer. 100 damage on a body shot? That would absolutely one-shot on a headshot.
Never.
Oh god, I don't know if I can stay in a match with this empty though. I hope it fills up.
No way.
Because matches this empty get really silly. In good and bad ways.
Keep it up! We've nearly neutralized their defenses!
I'm not gonna swing first. You got a long sword. Excuse me. Wow. Please do something. Oh god. I don't know if I can stay in this. I'm gonna give this like 120 more seconds to fill up. Okay, okay. Immediately 3 people joined. I can only get higher.
Masons, well done! The shoreline defenses have been destroyed. Masons, commandeer those catapults to
I'm
bring
kind of
down
shocked
the
I wasn't
watchtower.
auto-balanced yet. When they introduced auto-balance, I was a prime target for almost every single auto-balancing. Why am I expected to swing first while using a Highland sword? Why am I expected to always advance upon my enemies? Nice jab, nerd. Oh god. Nice counter.
You get squawked!
Your body, your choice. Skirts? Oh god. I don't know if it gets better than a Highland Sword decapitation. I thought the Halberd and Glaive had nice decapitations, but oh my god. Something about the slow motion crack of 100 damage and seeing the head fly is unmatched. I smelled the jab, honestly. He doesn't give a crap. I don't know if you peeped the game there, but my slash actually got cucked on that guy. I don't know what happened, but I couldn't riposte him, so I got stuck and I had to counter his next swing. That was very weird. Oh no, it's getting worse. Dude, I'm gonna switch for team balance. More people are leaving. I think you just left. There's another one gone. And dude, if I actually can like fight the entire Mason army of 10 people as Argon, I'll do that just for a match.
You aren't worth the dust.
I bet I'll win.
Right?
Wouldn't that be awesome? I think that's really cool. Tragic miss, sir. Double tragic miss on my end. Please don't dodge backwards again. Oh, that drag was gross. Kind of unnecessary, but still gross. He showed way too much respect. Oh. Nice try. Yeah, when I'm fighting one-handers using the Highland, I always get my stabs ready because these people like to disrespect, as they should. Whoa.
The outer walls have been breached. Rally to defend the stronghold.
If I can take Argon and fight 10 Masons, I think it'll be all worth it.
Banners flying high.
But I need the entire team to like quit as soon as I become Argon.
You think? No.
I need a let me solo them situation. That's even if they reach Argon, because honestly, these 2 objectives, these next ones, the banners and the drawbridge, are horrific. I imagine in an empty lobby they'd be a lot worse.
You're a madman.
So I'm just gonna try to rush their spawn constantly and not play objective. That was a good crouch dodge. Ready for this one? Nice. And he walked into it. Will you walk into it? Y'all better save Glitter Fart over here. Because it's gonna look ugly. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Nice. Dang, he decapitated me mid-roll too. That's our best player, Pullhammer person. I don't know who it is, but they're nice. I hope they can reach Argon. Might have to start throwing. Nice throw. Speaking of throwing. Super rooms. Let me see his riz here. I don't want to make friends with him. I want us to keep killing each other. I hate when dudes force me to become friends with them and they like don't attack me immediately. It's like on Dead by Daylight when survivors start teabagging and stuff and being super cute. Can I forward spawn my way out of this? How the hell did we both do this?
Don't be a stranger.
How did we both end up there? What just happened? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, it's like on Dead by Daylight when survivors give up and they start teabagging and acting super cute. How are you supposed to kill them? How am I supposed to face camp you as Leatherface now? You kidding me?
Don't hang me out to dry now.
It's the equivalent of stomping a small puppy with stilettos.
I like it. Your shackles hold us no more.
I'm gonna bring a rain.
I think I used to be, but then at some point I just started playing in a Survivor a lot more. I think if I downloaded DBD now, I would almost like exclusively play Survivor. But if you could see my stats or whatever, I think you would see a pretty even split of me playing both sides.
Our banners are
Kick.
falling! Defend them!
I don't want to make friends with you. I want to fight you.
You can count on me.
It's also really hard to fight somebody who's good with the Highland Sword because they can just toy with me as I try my hardest to get one hit on them. A crumb of damage, good sir. Oh, shoot. That was lucky. God. Okay, he doesn't give a crap, so I'm going to stab him. He needs to have some courtesy and show more reverence to Phaedric.
Watch my arse. No way. No.
This is only going to be worth it if they reach Argon, man, and it's kind of looking a bit sus. I think the next objective is do or die. If they can get past it, they can definitely take the courtyard. But if they can't, then oh well. And I also have to be in first place. And I don't have a trumpet as the Devastator here.
Absolutely.
And my oil pots are iconic for taking out at least one teammate every time. They don't even have both ladders here. I was gonna say cringe miss, but then he just did that. I don't think this guy actually cares. I think he's just pressing counter slash.
You shall die a shackled fool.
Oh, that was gross. I just split his face open.
No way.
Who's throwing stuff at me? Nice. No. Oh, wow. I think it was still too slow. I think I might have missed it, kind of. I think if I aimed it more center, it would have hit him first. They should be able to get out of here.
No.
They won't have a lot of time.
Certainly.
5,751 kills, and so that sounds like an even split.
Bastards have overwhelmed the
That sounds like an
building.
even split
Fall
of killer
back
and
into
survivor.
fortress. Do not let them open that drawbridge. Defend the cranks.
Oh, wow. Help. I think it's time for a Highland Sword special.
Get off
That's
you.
not an even split? What does that sound like more of? More killer? Is that a lot of kills? I don't really know. I think 1,658 escapes means a lot of survivor matches because you don't escape every survivor match, right? But every killer match, you're gonna get at least one kill. Actually, yeah, that does sound like a lot more killer. Yeah, that is a lot more killer. When I just broke it down like that, that's a lot more killer than survivor. That's like a 3.5 to 1. Cringe miss. Nerf the damage. Whoa, that's not a mason at all. I think towards my latter half, when I was closing down on playing it, I played a lot more Survivor. He won't kill you. He's still alive, right? I countered that slash. Oh, I hit him first. 91 days. Yeah, I think DBD is the most subtle time killer I've ever seen. Because when I saw how much playtime I had on DBD, my mind was definitely blown as well. It doesn't seem to make sense. Like on Fortnite, I completely understand how I have 140 something days. On Battlefront 1, I completely understand. I played that game consecutively for 2 years. But I swear to God, I only played Dead by Daylight for like a year maybe, and it was on and off. It wasn't even my main multiplayer game. But clearly it was. You don't just get 70 something days casually playing a couple hours a day. It's kind of creepy. Because I didn't even chill for that game, like... I'm not one of the people who would... Oh my God. This is hell. Okay, good. I thought he was going to be a lot more reactive than that. I wouldn't, like, waste money on cosmetics or anything. I bought a couple of the battle passes, but after, like, the third one, I stopped. And then I would just play. But I guess I played it a lot more than I thought. What am I stuck on? The railing here? I don't have enough stamina for the special. How sad. They're never ready for the Highland Sword special. I don't know why they even try.
The drawbridge has fallen.
Yeah, you don't want to get punched by an ambusher. He'll just kill you and then get up.
Can't let them get any closer. Keep control of the courtyard.
I have 81 days? Oh god, that's even more than I thought.
Over my dead bod. I'm gonna no do that.
There's someone that's been neck and necking with me for points. I'm sorry, you're not beating me with no maul. Show reverence to Phaedra. Nope, bye-bye.
Not happening.
That was a good overhead. He tried to get around my block, but too much riz. Cringe. Oh, that was really good. Can I get that archer before he gets me? Yes, I can. Because he's using a war bow. Who's behind me? I wish I could, like, ignore this one and just go straight for the second one.
They have almost captured the
Can you do that,
courtyard.
actually? Who says you can't? Probably a deserting zone. It's probably a deserting.
No.
Oh, no, I pressed right bumper.
We've lost the courtyard.
Or right D-pad. It means I might actually pass it to second
Your
place.
king is coming to help retake it. I have come to reclaim this courtyard.
Okay, it didn't good.
To reclaim this keep. How lucky for you. Not on your luck. You are mistaken.
So I was kind of hoping that there would actually be only like 5 Agathians to, say, 7 Masons. Because I think this is just going to be free. I'm going to fall on my butt. Oh, I won't. You think they're going to cover me from 6 people? Someone's behind me. He missed.
We shall triumph. Keep pushing them back.
I don't think I've ever heard Argon's voice not glitch out when you take that first banner.
Come fight and die with me. Fight and die. For Agatha. Born Masons. Shame them with steel.
I think it's time to pad stats. Nice special. I think I mentioned it, this dude's longsword is actually so fast that it messes with your inputs. First of all, it animates atrociously. And then when you're trying to gamble people and stuff, it just becomes a mess.
I am the Lion King.
Hear me raw.
Defend me. We shall raise our colors and take duty and honor.
Nice. You're getting me close to the edge to tackle me off. Let me pay attention. It's all a psyop, a Mason psyop. Who shot me?
I will fly on.
Who is shooting at me? From where? Where is this coming from? Like I won't single out the archer and run his head through the tip of my blade. Not like I care about a feint. I am the Lion King. Have more reverence. There he is.
Lucky for you to lose your life to the hand of a king.
They're gonna tackle me off here. It's all a psyop again. I just dead angled this dude with the longsword.
How lucky for you. Blue as the sky. Avenge my father! By the blood of the betrayers! We shall raise our colors and take back the stronghold!
Who is throwing all those knives, dude? It's not funny. It's kind of hilarious.
Watch over me as we lift our banner in victory!
I've always liked that the VIPs in Chivalry are all 6 foot, while the characters are 5'11". It really shows the hierarchy of human society and how it all really works. Yeah, but I think in medieval society that actually would make sense, right? The taller you are, the more status you would have. Because things are very superficial then. I just threw my longsword. You know when you accidentally throw your weapon on console? Happens all the time, doesn't it? What do I do without my longsword? Where did it go? Where did I toss it? Is that it? So all those people talking about Agatha being a bunch of inbreeders, they're not... It's not a baseless insult? Oh no. Because I'm an unironic diehard Agatha stan. Who is chucking stuff with such precision?
Defend me! We shall raise our colors and take back the stronghold! You will die here, you undeserving traitor! Make these masons rue the day they raise our banner and
Special. My turn. One person will find out how to hit this guy. I have never seen such accuracy with throwing knives before. Never. Never in my life. Nice kick.
humiliate these big...
Did you block that?
Avert your eyes, you lowly mason!
That's a mason? Could you tell? That's one thing that bothers me about this map. This is Argon's, like, final stand, right? And he's covered in shadow the whole time. Isn't that so thematically ugly? He should be covered by the sun. Bathed in the sun. Blue and gold, hello? Blue is the sky. Where's all that Agatha patriotism?
Of course.
They think I'm gonna end the game. I'm not gonna fight for the last 30 seconds. Get the hell out the way! Hey, I got godlike. I think there's one more. There's Wicked Sick, but I can't get that in a minute and 30 seconds here. Who is this default knight, and why does he not miss any of his slashes? Okay, I'm gonna end it. I'm sorry. He better pull out a weapon and kill me, because arrows aren't gonna cut it. Please don't let that dude touch me. Oh my god, dude. That archer might have actually saved their match here. They might actually win because that archer got to touch me. Yeah, I'm gonna die because the archer hit me. Jab's not gonna cut it.
You shall raise our colors and take back the stronghold.
Guys. Good man. Good man. Good freaking man.
This is...
I thought that said 37. I was gonna say, that is the most lackluster 37 I've ever seen. Or, sorry, the most insane 37 I've ever seen. Back in medieval times, royalty would marry their cousins and whatnot deliberately. Huh. Maybe that's why a lot of the faces in this game look that way. Maybe it's intentional world building and it's not just horrific character modeling. Lore accurate, hideous faces. So the highest and prettiest of the nobility, those are the only ones that would see any public time. All the hideous deformities would be hidden, put in the cellar to never be seen. What's the Dr. Phil face that I keep seeing people use? Is it this one? I think this looks like the Dr. Phil one. No? There's people running around with a Dr. Phil face and his mustache. But I don't know what face it is. I was gonna say the soldier here with no eyebrows. No, Dr. Phil has big bushy eyebrows. I think it's just important that they look human. I think part of the issue, genuinely, maybe this is tinfoil hat, I think one big issue with the faces in this game is that literally all but like 2 of them have horrendous bloodshot eyes. Everyone's eyes are tinged red, and it's really distracting. Lumberjack, Blacksmith, the Weasel. The Weasel is the best looking face in the game. The Weasel is made for the Mason Man-at-Arms. I like the Squire, the Forester. The Diplomat looks amazing now that Tenosia is a faction in this game. I know for the female heads, there's like 2 that people use. I forgot the name. But I think you know the one. It's the one with the really big eyes. She kind of looks perpetually stunned or in disbelief.
You think? No.
I like the cook on the female head. Pairs really well with the, I think the bar wench. Wait, that's I just called her by her her old name. They didn't release her as the bar wench. What's her name now? I actually forgot her name now. You know, the let's get dripped to the tits, that lady. I heard that. Hit me again. Kick? Okay, he tried to kick me in return. Whoa, that heavy took 3 times longer than I thought. Oh, Officer I think looks amazing. I think that goes really well with the Agatha Vanguard. Nah, the Weasel is meant for Mason Man-at-Arms. If you ask people on Reddit, they'll agree with me. And I couldn't explain why, but it's just, it's made for that voice.
I'm here to end your misery. Right.
I wish they gave VIPs unique faces. It still bothers me that Thorn, the Duke, and the Champion all have the same face. It also bothers me that Thorn never got a unique voice. They gave the monks on Galencourt unique voices, post-Galencourt, but Thorn is still talking about, like, Duke stuff, and he's not a Duke. He just got broken out of prison.
Over my dead. You're a madman, aren't you?
I wish they would at least use different voice lines in the same voice if they want to do that, to save on
Away and
resources.
boil your head. No.
That didn't hit. Nice try. Who's behind me? I was dead anyway, because he was going to gamble me. Let me switch to the mall here. There's few things better than singing Phaedron's praises. All glory unto him. Always.
You think? No.
Every time I see my paycheck, I look skyward, and I give him my thanks and praises under my breath. Don't turn around. He's not going to die anyway. Oh, he would. He had the overhealth, so I thought he'd survive. Cringe. Really? You gonna do it again? Bye-bye.
Over my dead. Get off your head. Definitely. You're a madman, aren't you? No! Gonna no do that.
As nice as it is singing Phaedron's praises, though, I will say it is really hard to top how funny the freaking pagans are in Aberfell. I think pound for pound, those are the funniest characters in the game. The animal noises, the ridiculous voices, the freaking tongue speech. I will outmanure. Like that's like Z plus tier comedy. Like hearing them all at once, just spouting absolute nonsense.
Yes! We have freed all of the prisoners!
Oh god, it's too much. Oh, and yeah, the War Club, they have like unique sound effects in theirs.
We must cross into
It's really good.
No. Go on. Gonna no do that. Get off your head. You're a madman, aren't you?
I like the one when he laughs, he goes like... I can't even do it right now because it's so late. He goes like... No, I can't. I actually can't. It's way too late. Because I'll have to raise my voice as though I haven't been raising my voice. If it was a bit earlier, I'd be willing to mimic it, but I think you know which one I'm talking about. I think it's what I was playing last time. It had me freaking choking from laughter. And I like how the animal heads don't correspond to the voice you get. You can get a different voice with a different head. I just discovered something new. What's that? Oh, it's just a skull. I thought it was something different. I've been discovering new things almost every time I go in Escondir. I discovered a squid recently. There's a little baby squid you can pick up in your left hand. I don't know if it gives you anything unique for killing somebody with it, like ink or something. But you can pick it up. Oh man. Most attentive masons. What? What? Stuff like that is why I don't like people praising me on Reddit. Like, have you seen me play? You know you're better than me. You didn't burn. I wasn't blocking. Okay. You say so. Help. Ah, I couldn't even block in time. I saw someone holding it. I think I saw an Asian holding it, but I don't know where to pick it up. But I know what you're talking about. I've seen him holding it. It's a weapon, too. That caught me off guard. It was in his right hand.
Aye.
That must be somewhere on the first stage, because that's where I saw him holding it.
Aye.
Is it next to the stairs before you go up, like on that right side? I also need to remember where these fishes are.
by force or from the gatehouse.
Wow. Think I'm gonna show an ounce of respect to a spear? Hell no. Spear hits me, I do not stop the assault. Please don't turn around. Oh shit. What? What kind of reaction is that to getting hit? I love my mom. Help! What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Can I quit? Can I quit? Can I get off the game? Can I get off the game for tonight? I will, but oh my god. What was that?
I can.
Do I need to be in third person? This is like the most blue-looking Agathian. Even when I'm black and bloody, I'm still soaked in blue. Balls indeed. Your balls. Wait, what? This has interrupted two of us planting a ladder now. Oh, good lord. Excuse me. How can I? Even my even my straps are blue.
The gate has nearly fallen.
That's not atypical.
The gate has fallen.
Want to try that again? Oh, he just gambled. He just doesn't care. Watch this.
We must
That's one.
Our champion.
Oh.
Use the cranks to open his cage.
Okay, I was gonna wonder. I was wondering if he would bandage me. Little island, backside, cool looking falchion too. Oh yeah, those falchion skins are amazing. I think I might have to deck out my Tenosia footman just to look like one of those cool guys with the mask, green armor, and the cool looking falchion.
Forward! Follow freedom!
Just Tenosia is very expensive. They might be more pompous than Agatha. And Agatha's not pompous, they're just better. Don't throw that thing at me. Don't shoot me either. What the heck? Turkey jump scare.
You're a madman, aren't you?
Wow, that drag. That dude held his held his throw. Saw how long he was ripping up that throw? Not gonna swing, ever? Okay. Ooh, I think I see a victim. Swing. He would have died. Died to death. They can take that. I did my part. Classic Steve oil pot. Stop. This is some Huh? Whatever. This is some history I need to study on.
Being a prick doesn't make you.
I forgive you.
Tell your king. Away and boil your heat.
Prisoner. Why is that making me laugh?
His name is Champion.
Nice. Aw, you interrupted the drag from downtown. Oh, that'll work. Why is that guy using them all suddenly? Kawinky Dink? I think not. You don't mind if I murder you and all of your... Oh my god, dude, it's just an Agathian conspiracy now to kill me. I got in the way on that one, that was my fault.
Get off you!
Which Tanner is this? Are you saying the male Tanner or the female Tanner? Because the female Tanner is iconic for many reasons.
I will peel you like
The
a
male Tanner I think looks really good for Mason Vanguard or the Sellsword.
You think?
The female Tanner is perfect for the officer, the first female Mason voice. Not the evil queen. I think she's called the field officer, right? I think that's her scientific name. The male, not the female. Okay.
No! Definitely.
I think a lot of the faces look a lot better now that Tenoja is a faction, which I think is something crazy that I should not have just said out loud, but I said it anyway.
Get off you, ye. No way! Of all the things your mother hoped you...
Are we actually gonna, like, croak and choke here? Come on, I know you can pick that up. Come on, come on. Come on, Racer, I know you're not stupid.
You're a madman.
Just turn around. That's the best crank, that one on the right. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna lose.
Why so dour, huh?
Swing again. Oh, shoot. Really? I guess. Oh yeah, this is over.
Go on. Right.
I mean, I think people have went into the files and they say they see a bunch of Tenoja customization that's just reskins, which is already what the Tenoja customization is. It's just reskins of a different color. And that they're going to sell them in the store for a premium currency. Swing again. Help.
No.
I think they expected more of a blowout success with the horses.
Get off your knee.
But I think, honestly, I don't know how alive horse queue is in East, where there's most players. But I know here in the West it's a dead game mode. No one plays it. Rightfully so. Which I think is less of a fault of the horses and more so just giving them their own queue. I don't think this game has the player base to sustain like 4 different team objective queues. Think of it. We have whatever limited times they're having, right? For like volley or whatever stupid thing they have next. Then you have 64, 40 player, training grounds, because that's technically a team objective, right? And then horses. And they're 3 separate player counts too. That's horrible. You have a 52, a 64, and a 40? What? No. You can't do that. And again, you know, the thing is with the horses, it is entirely their fault. Because I think the reason they put them into 2 separate queues rather than merging it into 64, I don't think it's actually because, like, the thing they said of, like, servers can't handle 64 people and horses. I think that's bullcrap. What I think the issue is that they understand that so many of us have played the game for a solid year without horses, right? They promise them or whatever, they show them an advertisement, there was one on the cover of the game and everything, but they weren't in the game for a whole year. You adjust to playing the game in its standout mode for an entire year, and then suddenly you add horses to the mixture. That's gonna piss a lot of people off, myself included. So for the safety of like a healthy player base, a healthy and happy player base, they just gave it its own mode. So if you really wanted horses, you could, but you're not going to find 26 people on each team willing to play a mode with horses.
After weeks of siege, today we take the castle.
When I first tried them, they felt pretty good, but then I tried them in active combat and I saw what was going on. There's no one else over here, right? Never is. No. Can't kick me, ever. Ever. What did I just say? Ever. Stop. My fault, gang. Oh, I was actually really close to hitting him. Oh. That was so disrespectful. I can't believe I got away with that. That's something you do with a sledgehammer, not a maul.
Right. No!
You were actually expecting horses to be pretty cool? Hell no. I always knew the horses were going to be hit or miss. That's how they're always going to be in these types of games. Why are you still swinging at me? You just saw me murder a mason.
Take heart! Be brave! Today, we make our stand!
Really?
Come bleed with...
You know what's a cursed sight? A vanguard with a shovel. I'll be the first. Now, I hate this thing. In third person, it's hellish because it has no range. I'll see if I fare better in first person, as I've been playing exclusively. That's fine. Oh, and there goes my shovel. It was good knowing it. I think I got shot 3 times in 1 second. I know at least 2 of those hits were shots.
No.
Nah, they just added them out of obligation. I don't think people even wanted horses. But you know, you advertise a game with something, you have to make good on that promise. And sure, yeah, it's a medieval game. I guess horses are mandatory, just like dragging's mandatory. I missed. Cringe. I don't know who Kyle is here, but he's not the default knight that he advertises himself as. You missed. Yeah, I was dead anyway. Unless you're using a pickaxe, where the pickaxe is apparently the equivalent of a freaking greatsword in your inventory.
Away over my dead.
Sledgehammer, shovel? You can pick up a one-handed sword, a warhammer, no problem. Pickaxe? Warhammer? Hell no. One or the other. Make your choice. Am I close enough for the chase mechanic? Not quite. Do I hop off of him and go to that archer? Hell no. He heard me chasing him the entire time. What? That was such a good drag, too.
No!
Launch me before you shoot that. Go ahead. Can you toss people right in there? Question answered. No damage either. Kyle, is that you? He has no idea. He still has no idea. That's fine. Oh god.
Our siege tower is at the wall.
Ooh.
Brothers, we must capture the castle walls.
I think I'm the only player in this entire game who knows about this ladder right here. What are we so afraid of? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. It's a good thing my Spidey sense went off.
You shall die a shackled fool.
Bad time to heal. What? Oh, excuse me. Who? Oh my god.
Fall back to the. Aye. I like.
Why is that? 'Cause my attitude. Don't worry, eventually I'll blow up. It's weird, I think the loudest I get on this game is when there's a teammate blocking my momentum and I tell them to get the hell out the way. I think that's what gets me the loudest. Everything else is just a big cope. Ooh. Wow. 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 I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can tolerate much more. I just want to turn off my brain and kill archers. Is that so much to ask?
No.
What do you mean go to training grounds? I don't want to be put on a Reddit screenshot. Anything but that.
Why is there a level 1000 guy in
life
training
passes,
grounds?
But its virtue remains.
I think that was actually a really good Craig impression from South Park. Craig's the nerdy one, right? Nerdy sounding one? Wow. These Vanguard dodges. Why are they so good? You know you liked it. Really? Off my ledge. That's so sad. Please gamble.
Keep pushing, brothers! The wall is nearly ours!
Much better. It is. I sometimes hop on the warbow to counterpick, but other times I don't feel like playing as a villain.
Well fought! The walls are ours!
Swing. I kind of wanted to take his head with that, but I'll take that.
Brothers! Burn the masons out of their encampments!
What? Swing. Oh god, it's a crazy Morningstar player who has no idea what he's doing. There's few things scarier in this game. Genuinely, a brain-dead Morningstar or Mace player is top 5 scariest things you could fight on this game. You have to show them the utmost respect as their weapon will just out-damage you and outspeed you at anything they do.
What's the news? You have lived hard
And it's too fast for you to react to whatever crazy riposte he's gonna do.
You're a madman, aren't you?
Half the time these dudes jab you as riposte accidentally. Thought that guy was walking up to me. Oh, that's just full of red. Rip the shot too hard. Ouch. Swing. Swing. Shoot. Ooh. Throwing rock. Sword and knife. What about sword and maul?
Defy the Iron Fist!
Do I have to do it like this? I do. Interesting. That's new, I think. Nice. Aw, oh, man, all that riz and no patience. Okay. Oh, okay, dude. I might have to switch to the warbow, because this is kind of ridiculous. And by kind of, I mean this is absolutely mind-blowing. Really? You think he meant to do that? What level is that guy? He's level 1 on Xbox, and he just jabbed me after getting hit. Someone played the tutorial and paid attention. Wow, dude. Oh my god, there's... Oh my god. I'll never forget that one time I watched Ziggy Lotta broadcast, and he literally stopped broadcasting, and it sounded like he was in a suicidal depression entirely because of archers. This was back, I think, after the first patch, where the archer limit was broken and there was no limit. And yo, the sadness in his voice was deeper than anything I've seen. I don't think I've ever heard a sadness that genuine. Like, ever.
Push the siege rams to the walls of their keep.
Oh man, the Riz, it's too much to handle. Nice kick, nerd. Kick me again. Make a move. I always have to make the first move. It doesn't matter what I'm using. I don't like that this level 1 Xbox player knows how to jab after getting hit. It's really concerning. It makes me think a new prodigy is about to be born here. I'm deeply concerned.
Our line is broken.
You dare to call yourself a good archer? We're on console. That aim assist is what makes us good. Unless you play without aim assist, which I doubt. But if you do, then I will bow low beneath you and show reverence to my lord. That's a stab, sir. Oh, I burned to death anyway. Just gotta play better next time. Not burned to death in the middle of combat. You think? You think? What if he's standing still right where he is? I had a dream. I had a dream. I did get the world's fastest revenge one time. I did post it on Reddit, so it is cemented in history forever. I got killed on Dark Forest, and I instantly threw them all at him from respawn. I respawned as soon as I died, and it killed him. It was a pretty long throw, too. There's a comedic level of archery happening in this freaking lobby. Oh my god, what a cinematic save. That was really good, saving that guy. Must you have props for it too. Archers are the only creatures where I'll genuinely like cancel into counter every time I hit them to just hit them as fast as possible. It's the only time that doesn't feel cheesy. It's when it feels right. I gotta remember the rules. After you hit someone twice, they just gamble. They don't give a crap what the third attack is. My fault, gang. How much damage would a cudgel stab on a teammate's leg do? 3? 2? One of those two, I figure. Oh, he dragged it in to make it stuff. That guy is actually suffering from success so much. He tries to be so fancy and he gets him killed. Oh my god, dude. Every time I've been shot by an archer, it's been a double shot. I have literally been double tapped like 7 times out of 10. Or I get shot twice at the same time. That's half my health. If not instant death from full, with 2 headshots.
Here's a tip. I need help.
What the hell? Get out the way! That was such a sexy dodge. Can I just add that comment? That was one of the cleanest dodges of my career? Nice gamble. Oh god. Oh, excuse me. That guy's only died 5 times? No way. He's died every time I've seen him. Why am I outing people? I can't say outing. That's too phobic for Twitch. Swing. Swing.
How do we come back from this?
Look at the complete lack of reverence, just shooting me in the face because they have teammates around.
The sea traps have almost reached their walls.
Oh man, please, 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 please. This broom dude, he has to go. Oh my good word.
Wake up!
Not again.
Back at it.
I remember what he did before. I haven't forgotten. No, I'll tell you how I got 1,000 followers. It's not from this game. Back when Battlefront 1 came out in 2015, I got pretty popular on clips, and Xbox added me to the recommended list of people to add. You know, like when you first make an account, it'll give you like suggested people to add, because Xbox is clearly social media. Where it treats friends like followers, well that's what it's called, right? Followers. So on that day that it happened, I got 800 followers in one day, and it's just grown from there. So like when that ended, I got like 900 something, and it's just slowly gotten up to 1,000 where it is now. I remember very clearly, it was 800 in one day. I got 800 people who added me.
Positively.
It was pretty weird. Because I was asking like, yo, what's going on? I was getting a bunch of likes and comments on my Xbox clips and everything. I did like 1 or 2 broadcasts of Battlefront 1, and it was actually pretty poppin'. If I was uploading on Twitch back during Battlefront 1, oh man, it was such a good time. It was a really good time. Don't break that thing. Hello. Good lord. Dude is dodging like a vanguard. What the hell is this? Please follow me down here. Hey, you want to. You know you have to. You think you can counter everything you see? Oh. I mean, it would have worked anyway, because of course I made collision with the wall. Why do my enemies never hit the wall, but I always do? Oh, he just got in the way there. Please get out of the way. That was on me. Yeah, because now people use it as an insult against me. Whenever they're running out of things to trash talk me about, they say I have like botted followers. 1,000 followers and like not 300 friends. Thing is, I used to have 300, 400 friends. My adding you as a friend criteria was we had a nice back and forth exchange in messages, like GG, oh GG. Oh dude, you did really good that game, you wanna add me? Yeah dude, sure. And my friends list ballooned to like 400, and then I realized, wait a second, I only interact with like 10 people here, and I have to scroll through a mountain of people to reach them in the list. Let me just delete everyone. So, every time I had free time in a loading screen or something, I would just steadily delete people, until I narrowed it down to about 9, and I've added about 4 more to that list. Nice. I used to do that, but now I literally like don't play with anybody. Now that all my East Coast friends are kind of, you know, sleeping all the time when I'm active.
The drawbridge is low.
So at this point my criteria for adding someone would be very strict. I know that sounds super celebrity egomaniac-ish, but I don't know. I think it sounds pretty normal.
Care for a blow there.
Why do I have to add you? You can just message me. That's how I think about it. As now I think of my friends list as a very sacred thing. Who is this fella, and why is he having so much fun? Look at him. Dodge?